the idea that we get to see a Sand King. They did mention it on the panel. This is going to be an incredibly important game for Mastery because he needs to have a good lane, have that core stick in lane, try and annoy the PA, get that, you know, maybe force it to the jungle early because I'm looking at this PA v PL matchup and like they kind of want different games, right? Like PA wants explosive engagements, Mars and Puck want enable that. PL wants slower engagements, more drawn out. So both drafts are enabling their cores for how they want to fight, but I do slightly actually prefer Ghost Frog's lineup because I think explosive Dota in the mid game naturally does better than more lethargic approaches. So yeah, this is going to be a really tough game for CHILLAX. They need to get that lead like they had in game 1, and see it through this time.
Well, we saw at the start of last game, CHILLAX, they were able to start off with the first blood around that bounty rune. So we'll see what sort of action we get kicking off here. Doesn't look like, this time around, Ghost Frogs not going down to this bottom bounty, the place where they did give away that early bit of action to MTD.
See, they're improving game by game, but no, it did help. They moved out, they utilized, again, another advantage of Weaver. You have that Sakuchi, so the extra move speed allows you to get to the ward spots earlier, so he got that early Radiant ward out, and of course, playing a little bit more defensive this time.
We outnumbered you. We outnumber them all.
Let's see. Mastermind did have rather the game last game. Let's see if MTD is able to shake him up a bit more this time, as MTD very much failed to have that sort of same mid-game impact as the Mastermind Puck.
Yeah, there's a lot of chase the puck action where MTD kept trying to kill Mastermind, but he was very, very good at being able to dodge the screams and the sonic waves.
Yeah, but as you say, in these lanes should be a tough one for the PA down bottom against the Sand King.
It should be, because Tree naturally is a very strong hero, but we saw Mastery actually level Sandstorm level 1, which is a little bit rare. A lot of Sand Kings nowadays, they go for the caustic, they play on the tree line, they try and push it in where possible, and they try and get to as quick as...
MT.
Yeah.
He might be in trouble. He's getting blocked off by J4. And with another dagger slow coming in, this is going to be your first blood going to Unit.
And this is why the Sandstorm naturally isn't leveled, because if he had Caustic, he can Caustic 2 or 3 creeps, play inside the wave, hug it, and if anyone wants to jump them, they're going to be tanking 2-3 bursts of this damage, and you have to respect it's like 70 damage per burst, right? So okay, I think that is just simply, if you level the wrong spell, you're going to be at a weakness. So already a little bit of a rough start from Mastery. And this offlane.
Giving those early kills to the PA will certainly happen in Mastery.
And already under pressure.
There's a short burrow stroke that he goes for just to hold him back. It's going to cost him his life. Another kill for Ghost Frog safe lane. Just a couple of minutes in.
Yeah. You got the level 2 advantage. You have the bugs. Again, the Weaver. Level 2 bugs. Not going for the generate attack. I love this because you want to get that minus armor in. Allow the dagger spam of the PA to have better effect. So... yeah, Ghost Frog's really crushing the safe lane right now.
Yeah.
And if you look at ET, his quick buy, I absolutely love this. There's a couple players now in the higher ranked Immortal games where they are just going straight ags, like Mask of Madness. Of course, before it was a thing, but it fell off. But it's kind of having its resurgence. You just want to...
I mean, I was just going to say, this here, I feel like we haven't even really seen it at all, at least in the upper EU division. I mean, why do a lot of people not run with the ET? Is it just because it's not quite as strong as it once was with the nerfs that it was hit with multiple times?
Yeah, exactly. So it's also the fact that the game is a little bit more skirmishy, and ET is one of the best heroes at kind of parking himself in the triangle, protecting from invasions. You got the reset with a team fight with the stomp. So you're it's like a defensive, aggressive hero, if that makes sense, right? But in current Dota, a lot of teams want to be able to play their lanes, break down the map, cross the river, and take fights. And ET isn't really that type of hero. So I think maybe it's like a playstyle thing. Again, this bot lane is...
I mean, Unit might die for this. Sandstorm and a couple of tower hits. In fact, he's thinking about standing his ground. That little bit of damage will do it. Unit!
Beautiful.
Oh, double kill for him. Salves up and steps back.
Well, it's a level 2 Sand King. That 1 point in Sandstorm isn't really going to...
yeah, he didn't care at all. He knew that he could get back in there and finish off the job. I mean, this is a beautiful start for Unit.
Oh, and MTD is now bottom, so he gets a triple tip. what's happening?
I mean, because they see him come down and they know that he's not going to be able to do anything.
Yeah, exactly.
They know that he's sort of wasted moments heading down there, and
he lost the whole creep wave middle, mate. That is, for a 24-4 Quap to make that early of a rotation, that's rough. And last game, don't forget, this was when Quap was getting 2 water runes, was forcing out these support rotations to mid. Like a completely different Puck Quap matchup this time. Mastermind not playing as in your face, playing a little bit more farm orientated, utilizing that small camp. So this is what I enjoy, like in a series, when you have certain matchups that don't change. So for example, if like a safe lane, off lane doesn't change, or like the mid matchup doesn't change, you see how players who lost, they alter things, like they pull the second wave or they farm a bit more. Like it's really nice to see the development, and Mastermind, he has been a little bit cleaner this time. But this is off lane from CHILLAX. It is pretty rough. Own It is having a whale of a time.
Yeah, they're not stopping him at all. 3-0-1, 4 kills that he's involved in 4 minutes in.
And the earn complete on J4. Like, he is hungry for a free kill here.
There we go. All right, we'll be able to dodge the initial dagger. Moving armor kicking in. Mastery's a little tougher to go on underneath the sandstorm.
I take that back. Not so hungry. He didn't have detection. But again, his appetite is there.
He could go for MNT instead, though.
There it is.
And that kill won't be too much of a difficulty. Unit now dominating from the safe lane.
And J4's now bringing up detection, so Mastery, his ability to stay in this lane.
Hey, they should have a good job of killing them. Brought in the Quap. Sonic Wave along with the Burrow Strike. Lovely Sonic Wave as well, catching both of them with the 2 corners of the wave.
Ooh, and then the response tips with a bottle refill. I think that was the one time I've seen a Quap ult where at the very fair edges.
It really was right on the corner of the triangle.
I don't want to ask for a slow-mo or anything, but
yeah,
a lot of Quap players would enjoy watching that.
Who's the triangle mathematician dude? Pythagoras?
Yeah, one of them ones.
Yeah, he would have enjoyed that one.
Oh, he'd have loved it.
Yeah.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Sorry, I'm just still enjoying how beautiful that is.
That was a nice one.
Look at these slaps.
Oh yeah, Nukamati just we're getting in there.
One more, Chief.
Right, bang!
Yeah.
Oh,
you're a...
I feel like we've been missing those sort of moves, not getting to see Elder Titan much nowadays, but there you go, this man still slaps.
Just wait until we see Ag's Mask of Madness. I hope he goes for the Mask of Madness. Oh, it's so much fun. You like hit 3-4 heroes with the Spirit, you're just slapping them to the next game, which in this case would actually be the end of the series.
It would be. It would be indeed an important one as well.
I mean, this is their DPC lives. Just to set the scene in case people aren't aware. If Ghost Rogues are to lose this series, they are eliminated from DPC, which means they have to play the closed qualifiers once again, which is, single elimination bracket, which then leads to, the double elimination.
I say it's a long qualifier.
It is an absolute slugfest.
And a tough one. That's...
Anyone can take that. Like, the fact it's best of ones, a lot of these stacks, they're all going to be, 9K average teams to some degree. They're all going to have their own little flair and take on the game. You mess up one game, you're out. And we've seen some teams, like for example, like Ducky from previous season. He tried qualifying this year round. He lost in the qualifiers. I think they lost to CHILLAX actually. So it's very deadly.
Watching top lane, the commanding does go down. Bottom, Mastery's in trouble. Another kill for Unit. MTD will come in with the reaction. You've got the Weaver hiding in the trees. Unit's going to go for the TP out, and he knows there's nothing to stop him. Unit will manage to avoid death against MTD coming into his lane. Top lane, owned me. He should be fine. The illusion's not enough to finish him off. Nukamati and in time to chase down Lodin. Lodin able to save himself there with that glimpse. We're starting to take heavy hits from the ET.
Now because of bot lane being so hard, Mastery's now become the mid-side king. Puck shouldn't really be able to out him unless there's maybe like a Weaver rotation in with like a dust into a Puck coil. That's when Mastery will die. But you put that Quap in the off lane, PA now can't farm, has to go jungle, Sand King can farm mid. So at least CHILLAX have done a really nice transition of laning to bring the most out of their heroes. Because if they kept it as Quap mid, Sand King off lane, PA would have had a Battle Fury, maybe even quicker than the Ursa. Like that's how good this lane was to him. But yeah, we now get to see just MTD trying to farm up in this position. And the question for CHILLAX is what is going to be their move? When you have heroes like Disruptor and Treant, naturally very passive. Like I think the essence of CHILLAX's draft is defend towers. Sand King, Sandstorm in front of tower. Treant Protector, Grasp in front of a tower. Like, everyone's pushing out lanes, PL want to farm, and it's on Quap and Disruptor to try and play together to make those moves, but they're the ones actually getting jumped bottom and dying to the puck, so it's rather hard.
They got the PA, you know, they're bringing unit down, but indeed cost them the two of them.
Yeah, Mastermind once again really just popping off on this puck, being in the right place at the right time, and it helps when you're taking a fight at the tier 1. And I think this is why Puck, Quap, and these heroes are so strong from the mid lane. They push out the wave so quickly that if there is an engagement near your own tower, you TP in, your spells, bam, you're going to get the kills, right? It's hard for you to not find those return kills. So CHILLAX, they need to be careful of this, because if they keep taking these engagements like this, Mastermind's going to keep getting these free kills, these free farms. Suddenly he's going to have Sanchkaya, Blink Yules, and that lack of control in CHILLAX is really going to hinder them, because Sanking's not having a game for that instant initiation.
OmtiD back in action and ready to make moves top. He's going to get out of that though. Stomp setup was there, doesn't want to mess around with the three of them, knows that Owned Me has an arena ready to go. It's a spooky fight to take, especially when he hasn't got the Sonic Wave back up.
Yeah, and last game goes for, because this was, remember when they brought 5 heroes top, the Luna was up here, they were all trying to push it, like they backed out a little bit. They understand they're against a Treant Protector this time. They don't need to overcommit, because they don't have innate tower damage in their lineup. So unless they're arena killing the Treant Protector, they probably should, you know, respect the fact that Living Armor is pretty strong. He does have 2 points in it right now. But now we're in mode farm. And this is kind of what CHILLAX wanted to do anyways, right? Like I already mentioned, the Sanking in the tree. They want to find the right lane to be in. They want to park themselves there, push it out. And they need to hope that they finally... By the time that PL gets the Fusel, they need to try and make a play. Okay, nice dodge. But should still be going down here.
Yeah, they'll drop the arena for this one. I'll leave no chance for Mastery to get away from the three of them. And get the kill. We'll open them up some space to continue to hit down onto this top tier 1 tower with no Mastery around to try and hold it.
Yeah, they brought up 4 heroes now. They have the catapult wave. This is the best time to be able to take this tower.
Yeah.
Because, you know, some 2-point Living Armor MNT tree isn't really going to be stopping 4 heroes here. Oh, Mastermind's actually TPing up, so maybe the tower could live.
And they want to try and see if they can set up on bottom, but already PL's out of the way. So not going to get any action. We'll just hold off on the tier 1s. Yeah, they're in time. Living Armor's pumping out onto the tower.
I'm a little bit surprised by that. I expected them to really commit to this tower. But again, I guess they wanted to protect their own safe lane tower.
Oh, J4. He's going to poke a reaction out of loading. Yeah, they're dropping the coil. Being careful how he goes for this though, Mastermind. Knows that Static Storm is ready. Orb, from a distance, he's going to be able to get it. Lodin not able to dodge it in time. Able to take down the Disruptor safely and leaving himself in no position to be caught out by a turnaround setup.
Yeah, luckily that wasn't Lil Pleb, right? Like, as if it was PL dying there, completely different. But the fact that he gets to stay alive is key. I guess, again, it feels uncomfortable because Ghost Frogs has such a big lead in kills now that it feels like when PL picks up the Fusel, it's not like he can just run into the fight, right? Like, there's a puck coil, there's an arena, there's going to be an ET resetting if you waste your doppelganger. Potentially that explosive jump of a PA if you know which one's right. So CHILLAX need to be super careful how they approach the first engagement with the Fusel Blade. They need Sanking or Quap to kind of tank up a couple of key spells and then allow PL to, you know, reign supreme. But again, we're about 3-4 minutes away from that engagement as we get to watch a beautiful tower defense game in the top lane. Oh. He's dead.
Well, there we go.
Oh.
Quick kill, and this time round they'll definitely get the tower. Trade will be made, of course, top for the bottom. As CHILLAX also working their way through the jungle of Ghost Frogs. Maybe see if they can sweep over to mid. Catch out this Weaver.
It still takes so much time. Look at them, they're all clubbing it. Please, please, just fall. Oh. I'm a big fan of Treant Protector. Like, if you actually get out of lane with the, you know, 3-4 points living armor at the right time, like, this tower could have lasted for another 3-4 minutes if CHILLAX had a slightly better start.
Oh, mid, Lodin, able to set up very... Oh, no! Whoa, no! Oh, no! You hate to see it. I mean, you love to see it. It's entertaining, but it's not great for CHILLAX. The old pushback at the Sonic Wave, allowing the Weaver to get out, get that time lapse off.
Denying boys.
He should still die to this dagger. Actually, no, I don't think he will. I think he might be able to live through the ticks of this. He's going to have a stab between the two of them. Yeah, he's away. He's away. I mean, they lose Nukamati, but J4 will be fine.
Oh, and a stack. Look at the efficiency. Oh, he had to stab. He didn't want to die to the dragon.
That's fair. I'm going to keep him out of the map. But yeah, you got to be careful. I mean, that...
Ooh,
I feel...
Oh, he nearly killed his PA's courier.
Oh, that would have been rough.
Mate.
That would have been... He had a Battle Fury on.
J4's the captain, but Olnett would have kicked him if that happened.
Oh, I guess he's still short of ring, actually. But still, I mean, it would have definitely postponed the...
So this is the... Like, Spirit Break and Disruptor is all the same thing, right? If you charge into the hero... So I think J4, pretty heads-up play. He hugs the wall. Potentially, either A, he's just trying to get out, or B, he expects the Sonic Wave, and he's ready there with the time lapse. So again, it was very close. And because Quap has played into Puck, you naturally don't level Dagger for the spam. So this is why it's a level 1 Dagger, because you just want to scream, have Blink available. But at least we get to see a moment of CHILLAX's strength, right? It's the counter aggression, if we ignore the Sonic Wave Disruptor. It's the Sand King Sandstorm with the overgrowth. If Ghost Frogs are out of place, they can take quite a nice fight at objectives. Sand King close to the Blink Dagger, PL close to the Fusel Blade. This will basically be the repeat of game 1, where it's CHILLAX's job now, when PA's got Battle Fury, to run at her relentlessly. She might be able to farm up Ancients and whatnot, but close out that area, be in the face of your opponent, make them waste Arena Coil, force the PA to feel like she has to join a fight. Because if she can farm behind, whilst Ghost Frogs is setting the pace of this game, we're going to see Battle Fury, Deso, Shard, BKB, before PL even gets 2.5 items.
I mean, which sort of carry has the better sort of stage set for them this game? You know, if it does get to the later stages, you know, is this PL killing everybody or is this PA killing everyone? You know, who would you sort of go with?
Well, it sounds like it's an easy answer as I watch PL potentially die, but it's PA all the way.
He's living with a living armor. Okay, does finally still go down. And Owned Me also looks like he's going to be okay. They get the glimpse back onto Owned Me, but he's fine. Happy to come back and take out Loading.
Delivered death himself.
And MNC, he's got to try and stay hidden. Top lane, Ghost Frogs also making a move up there. They got their eyes on Mastery. Out with the TP, they haven't quite got the damage.
This is a beautiful chase. Two of the biggest lads in town.
They got the stomp. They'll close the gap. Splitter out as well. MTD watching for the high ground. Ends up stepping back into the splitter, into the silence. He'll be fine after it. Nothing else to lock him down. MTD is away, but yeah, big punch from Ghost Frogs. Yeah, but why would you just what PA? Just what functionally, because it sort of forces the PL to buy items, like the MKB that he doesn't really want to. That makes things just a bit more difficult for him in the later stages.
Yeah, pretty much. You pretty much hit it nail on the head there, where PL doesn't really buy the items to ever kill a PA.
Yeah.
And it's the fact that if they locked into a 1v1 duel, PA also has that shard value where you quickly have that AoE damage. You have to somewhat identify who's real. You buy Satanic, you already have evasion. There's so much going the way of PA. And also you can choose where you want to fight, right? Like if any hero on CHILLAX shows, you're going to be able to blow them up if you have the right items. While PL doesn't really have that. Again, it's a slower, drawn-out fight. And CHILLAX, they're doing a good job now trying to start be aggressive, but they need to continue this. Like, they can't be afraid. They need to keep chaining these kills. Sand King with Blink Dagger, get the stuns, keep going. But yeah, this is not a PL game where I'm like, wow, when he hits, you know, Heart Scardy in, you know, 15 minutes time, oh, this is going to be a great game, right?
Yeah, sure.
It already always feels awkward. Maybe if he gets tanky enough and his team's got enough damage to kill off everyone else, they can do well. Because Ghost Frogs, their damage will slowly fall off if Mars doesn't become like a right-clicking style of core, if ET doesn't get the ags in time, right? But they're going for those items. They're playing that way, so that's why I'm a little bit worried for CHILLAX. As Mastermind, he's still hunting. He's looking.
He's found him. MNC in the trees. Owned Me has that catch afterwards. Quick and easy kill, more money for Unit. CHILLAX are smoked up. Maybe seeing if they can poke back whilst, well, of course, whilst they've lost themselves the tree. Oh, quick blink away from Owned Me. Going to be able to catch Unit, though. Unit's going to need help. He's caught in the Static Storm. Sonic Wave as well. This time round doesn't matter that he's pushed out. The damage is done.
It's scaring me, though. They've done it now, 2 for 2.
We see these heroes sliding
Yeah.
out of the static storm, out of the silence.
Dire's middle
Starting to have to be a bit careful, but yeah, that time round able to keep things covered.
The worst is when you do that to like a tinker. You know, you've been spending 30 minutes tracking this guy down, you know, predicting what lane he's TPing to. You make that one play and you're like, ah. Well, he's a lever. Living armor, by the way.
Radiant's middle tower
Nice bit
is
of
under
regen, nice bit of
attack.
armor. Yeah, PL is doing a pretty darn good job at the old CSing, but unfortunately it hasn't translated to net worth just because PA has got an absurd amount of kill participation.
And it's, seeing the river here loading. There's actually going to have Pleb with him. Pleb's going to try and commit onto Own Me, but the arena's out. Have the stomp follow, but they got any damage to come in on top of this PL, they'll try, but Pleb, he's out. Great Dream Call onto the 3 of them. Counterplay from Mastery. Jump over the epicenter, Burrow Strike. They're able to turn onto the 2 of them, a Unit and Mastermind. They're in onto the back lines. They're taken out, loading. See what more they can catch here. Eyes onto MNC, another kill for the PA. See if they want to maybe go for more. Unit, he's looking for a target. He's going to find it. Own Me's got the connection as he's in with the spear. Locks down MTD. Triple kill for the PA. And PA has already been having quite a good time, quite an aggressive and involved time as well, getting these kills. 9 kills already at 19 minutes in. And this tower should be going down here, no problem whatsoever. I mean, this PA, they've got to deal with them. They can't really afford to take fights where they're not really jumping the PA first, it seems. If they don't get a lockdown onto Unit will just jump target to target, and not a whole lot that CHILLAX can do to hold them off if they're the ones getting jumped.
Yeah, and you see that fight there. It's, you know, Pleb, the carry of CHILLAX in the river getting coiled, his team trying to save him. Unfortunately, Trian didn't get the overgrowth onto the puck. So then it allowed, like you mentioned, the PA just waits. Whatever Mastermind just said. So basically, again, a bit of
banter. They know each other.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Both Bulgarian lads, I believe.
Oh, is it what, Pleb and Mastermind?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe Pleb did say that his team was better. So maybe that's Mastermind listening to the interview, going haha lol, as he's winning the game. I don't know.
I could translate. Well, I'll do some translation.
All right, English man, please translate this. Oh, you mean you're gonna bang out Google? Cheeky. That's an English thing.
Yeah,
to do.
we've got to give the viewers what they want.
No, of course.
We want to know what the little friendly banter is.
So it's SH.
Okay,
I'll just tell you. SHTO. So it's Shto.
SHTO.
TEI.
TEI.
PR.
PR.
AI. SH.
SH.
Ooh.
Oh, it's just it's bang on.
No, I mean,
he just asked, "What are you doing?" But obviously in a friendly way, like, "Hey, what are you doing?" You know.
Yeah, and obviously.
And what he said something else.
So then Pleb responded. He said, "Da," which probably is yes, but DA.
Yep.
Space TI.
Yep.
Space E.
Space E.
Space TUPO.
TUPO. And then he replied, being stupid.
Oh,
look at the 2 of them. A nice little bit of banter between the boys. Back it out. Oh, he gets the BKB off Unit. He's fine. He picked up the Aegis. He doesn't even need to lose it right now. That BKB comes off in time. He takes the kill onto the Sand King, jumps over to MTD. They get him as well. As Ghost Frogs, they're still going to keep this fight going. Pleb will be able to come and take away that Aegis out of the hands for now of the PA, but this fight's not over. Unfortunately for CHILLAX, as they will be chased. Mastermind up to the high ground, in with the silence. Pleb's on the run. Don't got any further lockdown for him. Nukamani's going to try and get the stomp set up. He'll be able to do so on MNT. Mastermind lays down the orb. He's able to close the gap onto the tree and protector. MNT goes down. Pleb. He's going to look towards Mastermind. And Mastermind's got the evasive capabilities there. Jumps away. Pleb's trying to run. And Ghost Rock, they are going to be tempted to go up to the high ground here. I mean, Mastermind, he's already in the base. Will get himself back out, though. Now Mastery's back into action. Ooh. Mastery not quite able to grab him with the bow strike. And Mastermind has got Unit by his side, so they've got to be a little cautious. They'll try for the glimpse back. Quick phase shift dodges that play. Another blink out and a waning rift away. But FTD's in. Oh, he's short on the scream, though. So Mastermind makes it out. I think maybe if that scream hit, he probably wouldn't have died anyway.
But it would have looked pretty cool.
It would have been close. Oh, Unit, he's going back in. He's got his backup. Owned Me and Nukamadi are there. Arena's down. They take out the 2 of them. More glory for the PA as the fights just come thick and fast there after that Roshan, and much to the glory here of Unit as he is continuing to rake in the gold.
And this all started with a Roshan contest where they were able to get the last hit. PA was snatching it at the very end. But if they somehow were able to get that Aegis, it could have been completely different. And Sand King, unfortunately, he entered into the pit, but he wasn't able to start with an Epi, so he couldn't blow up one hero. And that's kind of what CHILLAX rely on right now. It's hopefully blow up one hero and get an advantage, but they're so tanky, you know? ET's got 1700 HP, Mars 1800, soon BKB, PA's got a BKB, Puck's got Sand and Kaya. Like, every single hero in Ghost Frogs can brush off a Sand King initiation if the Quap's not there, you know? If there's not a static storm on top, and unfortunately, that didn't come into play, but now they're kind of in mode split push. You see the PR, I believe he's getting his shard ready, he wants to quickly get, you know, lanes pushed out, play from a distance, but this is very much now the own it show. He's about to complete that Manta style, so he doesn't have to commit BKB now when the tree's going on him. He can Manta out of roots and then hold his BKB for the bigger engagements, be it the Static Storm. So yeah, really nice itemization from PA, and they should be able to really try and force this home soon because they've hit a really, really nice timing. And so many ways to find a tree. They got every single hero bar PA can find tree in. Weaver with the Swarm, Puck with the Orb, ET with the Spirit, Mars with the Arena or Spear. Like, this is actually a pretty hard tree game for playing on the side lanes and trying to be annoying.
I must have them all.
But yeah, 7k lead for Ghost Frogs. They are feeling incredibly comfortable. If you're this PA right now, you're telling your team to be calm, wait. He should be able to carry the game. Just play together. Don't play too, you know, wide on the map. This is the point in games and pubs where, you know, one guy's TP bottom, guys are going to push out this. There's a whole wave of farm, you know. Right now, just relax. Oh no. Mars, he's doing it. Oh no, he TP'd. Oh, I jinxed it.
No.
No, it's fine. They're TPing.
It does get a good opening.
All right, this is good. They're all TPing.
Mastermind. He's going to chase. Dream Coil down onto the Sand King. Mastery. Able to work it off at the edge with the Yule Scepter. Nice attempt, but won't save him. Ghost Frogs, they're bringing the back up. Ooh, that was very... He's out in time. A crit did come in, but they needed one more hit and wasn't able to get it in time. Disruptor makes it out alive.
Yeah, I was partially worried that CHILLAX would be posturing down there to try and get that kill, but of course, you know, Mars, he TP's deep in the tree line. Yeah, just... Oh, wait. We get to see... Okay, bye, Sand King. Oh, Lodine.
One!
It was one!
Was it actually?
It was a clean one. Look at that.
Oh, it was indeed.
One, but no stick. That's how much he knew he would die.
1 HP. Always love to see a bit of 1 HP action.
Oh, that's 3.
And
that's 2.
Was the tick damage of the Orb of Corrosion, right?
Oh, look at
bringing
that.
him down to 1.
Oh, and now it's 0.
Oh, well, yeah.
Well.
He got to live at 1 HP. That's always something to feel good about. At least for,
Put on his resume.
For a bit, yeah.
I won't lie. It does feel like Ghost Frogs are playing for their DPC live.
Oh, they really are crushing it. Yeah. Game 1 was, you know, a pretty close start. Then they ramped it up. This game too, they've kind of been ramped up. You know, that bottom lane was definitely set up in a way that CHILLAX struggled. They gave a lot to Unit at the start. And Ghost Frogs have been able to ride around that boost ever since, really. You know, Unit's just been barely stopped in this game. Picks up a DD rune now for the next fight. And with the BKB, the Manta style, there's just nothing to lock him down. You know, the only thing going through that BKB was the overgrowth, and now he's got an answer for that as well. So the PA turns up to a fight, you're not going to be able to stop him from hitting the heroes.
Yeah, and it's super hard to kite out a PA, and it's why PA... Honestly, it's one of my favorite carries in the game right now, just because once you get to 2-3 items, it's so hard to prevent her from fighting, unless there's some, you know, Bane-esque hero or some continued lockdown to punish her. But Ghost Frogs, they've got it covered, right? You've got the Weaver eventually maybe going through yours Ags. Everyone's enabling each other with their team fight spells. So yeah, I'm a big fan of PA, especially when you get to this point. What I'm not a fan of though is being able to give a bottle to an ally and bottle up the runes and get, you know, like. I expect that to maybe change in a future patch, but that is a pretty strong concept where you just see a DD rune at like minute 26. Your mid puck gives your bottle to the PA. You hold it to like 2750. You bang out the DD, take a fight, and suddenly you're in a really good spot. So maybe that could be removed from the game, please. Valve, if you're listening.
Oh, owned me. Not a man that's ready to be jumped there. Turns immediately.
Yeah, Ghost Rogues, they're pretty much doing whatever they want now. When the game's like this, they can pretty much use BKB for 1 kill and feel good. Because they don't really have the damage to take a 4v5 anyways, so... And if you look at the minimap now, look at Ghost Rogues. They've got like a hero in every area, kinda. They're like, oh guys, if we could really just like find a hero, let's stop them from farming. And CHILLAX haven't gone even further to the extremes, right? They're hugging the side of the map, trying to get whatever they can. And Onmi, I think he's gonna find it. Oh, come on, Spidey senses. Come on. You can smell the tree, the fresh.
He's thinking about throwing a spear.
Fresh pine.
That's very, very close.
Do it. Oh.
Oh, bottom. They don't catch him. They don't catch him at all. J4.
Oh, they got him now.
Oh, they got him now. Okay. They do catch him.
See how annoying this is? Like, of course, the mid-engagement, remember where the Static Storm Quap ult shenanigans? It's just really annoying to kill a Weaver. You need sentries, you need dust, you need, clean lockdown. Meanwhile, the rest of Ghost Rogues are giggling, farming the rest of the map bits. Yeah, Weaver is a very strong hero, but it's also pretty weak. Like, if you draft it incorrectly, if your enemy team has like a Beastmaster or a Lycan or any kind of pushing style hero, you can suffer. Alright, they kill the ET.
They do.
At what cost?
But they might lose people for this. Actually, MTD's out with the blink in time. Mastery will get left behind.
Godlike on this puck. Mastermind 2 games in a row now, really just styling on CHILLAX.
No, he is. He's having a great one.
Yeah, it's a product of like, don't think Mastermind cares about the heroes on Dire, right?
Oh,
as Lodin died.
Lodin.
Yeah. Like the only way Puck will die at any point in this game is if he gets hit by a Static Storm. Like realistically, he's not getting hit by an Overgrowth if he's playing on orbs and stuff. So I think, yeah, Mastermind, he identifies the draft he's into and he's playing with that confidence. And you know a game's rough when the mid quap's going for an Aghanims to be able to push out waves quicker. To be clear, this will reduce the cooldown. So he just blinks in, gets the wave, and BKB TP's out. And you asked about the matchup of the carries. And if you look at the net worth, again, Pleb's not done a bad job farming. This game feels terrible. They're down an abundance of kills, but he's still within 3k gold. Is he going? Ooh, he's going for an E-Blade potentially.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, is that just means queued up to get the Eagle Song component and doing a butterfly? Do you think there's some merit to having the E-Blade against the PA this game?
Pre-nullify it might allow him to live the burst, but it doesn't sound like a great solution. It just sounds like your boat's sinking and you put a plaster on it rather than...
now because of that move to skip the wave earlier with the BKB TP out, he doesn't have it to get out this time. MTD goes down.
Yeah, this PL's just kind of watching his friends die.
They're getting into the base here now. Ghost Rogues. Spear will lock down PL for now. MNT does make it out of the range of the Earth Splitter, but Mastermind, he's just going back in with the combo. Dodges the Overgrowth. Okay, still gets caught off the phase shift, but was able to get the hit off beforehand. Take out MNT. And with the orb back up, that Arcane Rune doing work. Mastermind's able to get straight back out.
And you even saw a red Ags pick up from the Treant Protector. They really were hoping to play the split push game and make this game last, maybe 2.5 hours or something. But yeah, Ghost Rogues see right through that and run it down mid. Pretty impressive stuff from Ghost Rogues. This is a perfect example of how if you win a lane so well and enable your carry, you can do wonders in the game. They back out though. They do respect the potential epi from a Sand King or just something to make it a bit uncomfortable. This is kind of like a fake back though. They're not leaving the area. This is the main thing in Dota, right? Like when you make this play here and you force them back to base, don't TV back to your tier 2s, tier 1s or whatever and farm your jungle. Just stay in this area. Make CHILLAX feel like they have no map to play. And if they poke their head out, be ready for that re-engagement. So I wouldn't be surprised here if they were to jump, be it the tree or the Sand King. Oh, actually a Dire scan comes out. Just checking for the hill. Roshan's up. This is do or die. Great phrase, by the way.
Yeah.
CHILLAX.
They got to do something around this. I mean, they're going to try. See what they can get done with this smoke. Now jump the Weaver.
All right. No buyback on Weaver.
Oh, Only also whiffing the arena.
Good
Something
start.
else in favor of CHILLAX here, but now the rest of Ghost Frogs are ready to jump in, and Unit's already cleaned up the 2 backlines there. The PA jumps in, taking out the 2 of them. The coil snaps on the PL. Mastery, no escape for him whatsoever. As Mastermind will find him, it's 3 down. I mean, Pleb dodges the spear with the Manta, but he cannot take on the 4 of them. No chance whatsoever. 4 dead on CHILLAX. This Roshan going into the hands of Ghost Frogs, and everything, business continuing as usual in this game too, as Ghost Frogs just increase that lead even further.
Yeah, even for an amazing start, they catch the Weaver, the Mars whiffs it, but unfortunately for CHILLAX, PA just reigns supreme, right? You've got, it jumps in, cuts through, we see no overgrowth, we see no statics from Disruptor. Again, wouldn't really do much to PA because both BKB and Manta prevent both of them, but yeah, it's just PA is having way too much fun.
He's got the Yules, J4, he's able to stop that.
Another blink though. This is now going to be a nice little Benny Hill chase where he's going to kill the bug, then blink out again.
Whee! Mastermind's going to keep chasing, surely. Let's see. No, she's not going to go forwards with the orb. It's got a second one coming in. Another silence will clip onto MTD. That'll be the job done. MTD's out. They do have buybacks. They're holding on to them for now. They'll let at least the mid-racks go.
Oh, we're soon going to get the Mask of Madness from ET.
Oh, Unit. Oh, he's in. Straight in. Ooh, nearly one shot loading there. Loading gets back. There will be the buyback from MTD. Pleb's back in action. What can they do to slow down this push? Unit he's trying to close it, take these tier 4s. He's fighting on, pushing on through the living armor. Unit not caring at all. He has that Aegis. Still for a good 3 minutes, of course. How can they stop this PA? They've got to do something. They're losing their tier 4s.
All right, he has no mana.
Oh, they'll jump the backlines, but they don't manage to catch Mastermind. He's out of the Static Storm. Arena's out. Sonic Wave, not enough burst to kill Mastermind. And as he's fine, already Pleb in trouble, trying to doppelganger away. They'll look to chase him down. Nukamati ready to run at him as the ET will get slowed, so Pleb's able to step back and live. Not going to be the same case, though, for Loading. Clipped to the tree by Owned Me Spears. MTD outside of the base, run down with no BKB. Able to pop, he's out. 100 seconds, no quap. There's Pleb. He's back in with the full HP. See what sort of cleanup he can try for here. He's lost his mate Mastery in the trees. Pleb going for Nukamati. Will take down the Elder Titan. See what he can go for next. He's got his eyes on both Unit and Owned Me. He's trying to focus the PA, but no way to hit through that evasion right now. As Unit looking pretty much invincible as he just charges onwards straight towards the PL. Manta will remove the silence of the Waning Rift, but they cannot hit onto this PA. Unit, he's just looking to close it up.
He's had no mana the entire fight, mate. He's just been sitting there A-clicking.
They've got to try and get him off the Ancient. I don't think they're going to be able to do so. He still has an Aegis and a BKB to rely on. Unit looking to end the game, end the series. GG is called. Ladies and gentlemen, Ghost Frogs will take this series 2-0. Game 1 might have been a bit close to the start, but the second half definitely very dominant.